Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Splitting Wigs here with another video. Today we're going over tips and tricks for consoles, how to try to, stay caught up to those PC guys playing Warzone and other games that are really hard on your system. But anyway, there's going to be a bonus tip at the end, so make sure you stick around. But anyway, let's get into it. We are talking, I know you're thinking, like, Wigs, what are these weird things you have behind you that have nothing to do with gaming? We'll get into that in a minute, but first and foremost, if you're on a PlayStation, which I am, once in a while, I do it probably weekly, or if I'm having issues, I do it right away, and that's a system restore. And it only takes a few minutes. It says whenever you click it that it might take hours. It's never taken me hours. I can do a system restore in like 5 minutes, not even. And it does help things run better. And from what I read, on an Xbox, you actually do a hard restart, or you can factory reset, but you can keep the important things. Like, so you can select what you want to keep, do a hard factory reset. That will help your system as well. Now, what these are here for is I noticed that playing even multiplayer, my system was not running as hot as when I play Warzone. It just seemed like the fan was so loud, and I'm like, that can't quite be right. So I started sniffing around on some Reddit forums, and it seems like the older systems are struggling with running Warzone. So the fan obviously is, I point it right at my system and I turn it on, and just let it rip, just blown air right at my system from the outside. Seemed to help some. But this right here I got this at CVS. You can see it's called the Cryo Max, and it will not leak. You throw this in your freezer overnight, and I lay this down like this. I put my system on top of here, so this is ice cold, and it gets the system up off of the ground so that when you turn your fan on, it gets the whole system surround with cool air and ice right on it. And I'm telling you, you might be laughing right now going, wow, Wiggs is such a tryhard. I'm not kidding you. It helped my system with stutters, and it helped myself in gunfights in Warzone. It just did not seem like my system was struggling as bad. So I'm telling you, give this a try, and I promise you it will help. But anyway, my bonus tip is I'm looking at right now, I have a PlayStation, but I bought a cheap gaming monitor. I used to play on a really nice big screen, and I'm telling you, switching to a monitor gives you so many advantages. First off, 1 millisecond is still better than 5 to 20. Like, you're looking at 10 to 20 at least, even with the most expensive TV. So don't limit yourself there. The other thing is this one, even though it was super cheap, does have a game mode and other settings that give you much better visibility, especially with Warzone. First, then the last thing of why this is better is everything you need to see is in a 27-inch little box. Your eyes don't have to move. Your peripheral will pick up enemy movement and things of that nature. So anyway, there's a couple really good tips of how on a console you can try to stay up to date with these PC master races. Anyway, watch one of the videos on your screen right now. Splitting Wigs out. I'll catch you on the next one.